There are many men throughout history that had impeccable style, but there are a select few that stand above the rest as true fashion icons. These are the men that wore impeccably tailored suits. Their casual wear was undeniably cool, and they had a certain swagger to them. These men span across film, business, and philanthropy, but the one thing that they all have in common is that they had a lasting impression on our culture. In today's video, I'm covering 5 classic style icons that help define good style and can serve as inspiration for all of us. For the purposes of this video, I'll only be focusing on men from the 20th century. But before we dive into it, I'm Nick, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel where I discuss gents' style and lifestyle. If you're a well-dressed man, then click subscribe because I put out weekly content. When you picture classic style, chances are Cary Grant is the first person that comes to mind, and that's why he's number 1 on my list. He was a famous actor from Hollywood's golden age, if you don't already know who he is, and he starred in films such as To Catch a Thief and North by Northwest. And his style was truly timeless. He was a suave, elegant man who looked at ease no matter what he wore. He was well known for his suits, and probably his most cited ensemble was his 3-button, medium gray Glen check suit that he wore throughout the Alfred Hitchcock film, North by Northwest. In fact, this suit was so iconic that in 2006, a panel of GQ fashion experts named this gray suit the best suit in film history and the most influential on men's style. But it wasn't just this suit that earned him a spot on my list. He was also known for his crisp black tie outfits, his commanding overcoats, and his elegant casual wear, which, speaking of, he preferred to wear tailored trousers, crisp button-downs, and lightweight sweaters, always looking relaxed no matter what he was doing. If you want to copy his style, then keep these 3 things in mind. First is fit and colors. Cary Grant preferred a well-proportioned fit, meaning his suits were tailored, not too boxy, and not too tight. He stuck with neutral colors like grays, navies, whites, blacks, and camels. Number 2 is key clothing items. His favorite items that you should also buy are a gray suit, long overcoat, white button-downs, fine gauge knitwear, a navy blazer, and a tux. And number 3 is accessories and grooming. He kept his accessories pretty simple, like a leather strap watch, discreet cufflinks, and classic tortoiseshell sunglasses, which Oliver Peoples actually has a pair of sunglasses named after him. And in terms of grooming, his hair was always tidy and he kept a clean shave. The second person on my list was a bit of a rebel, and that's none other than the king of cool himself, Steve McQueen. McQueen was a famous American actor and 60s icon who set the tone for masculine cool. He's best known for his roles in The Thomas Crown Affair and Bullitt, among others. His style was laid back and casual, reflecting his personality as a nonchalant actor interested in motor racing and motorcycles. And he didn't earn the title the King of Cool for nothing. He was well known for his Barracuda-type Harrington jackets and motorcycle leather jackets. He often paired these up with jeans or slim trousers. And don't think Steve McQueen couldn't dress up. In The Thomas Crown Affair, he donned a beautiful 3-piece suit, and in Bullitt, he wore a tweed sport coat with a turtleneck. If you want to recreate his look, here's how. First, keep the fabrics trimmed but not tight. Keep outerwear short and neat, and emphasize uncomplicated layering. The color palette is muted. Navies, olives, stones, tans, grays, and denim blue, with emphasis on matte textures like suedes, cotton twills, and wool knits. Secondly, some key items to pick up are a Harrington jacket, a leather biker jacket, a brown tweed sport coat, a fine gauge turtleneck, crisp white t-shirts, and slim denim. And lastly, on accessories, McQueen was big on his Purcell sunglasses, so go with a pair of those, and stick to a simple diver's watch or a chronograph on leather. His grooming reflected ease and function, so keep hair short and textured with a clean shave, or at the very most, light stubble. Number 3 on my list is a man who is the embodiment of effortless style, and that's Paul Newman. This is a man that wore many different hats. He was a famous actor starring in movies like Cool Hand Luke and Butch Cassidy, but he was also an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and a race car driver. What were his signature looks? Well, he was known for his Oxford button-downs with his sleeves rolled up or paired with a sweater. He perfected the laid-back look, adding a little bit of nautical flair wearing crew neck sweaters and chinos. But Newman had range too, and could dress up. The iconic shot of him attending a premiere in Venice in a black tux proves that this man could wear anything well. If you're a fan of Paul Newman's look, then number 1, keep your fit trimmed with trousers having a slight taper. Stick to a muted palette like blues, whites, grays, tans, and a little bit of olive. Number 2, add these key items to your wardrobe. A blue Oxford cloth button-down, a crisp white t-shirt, a chambray shirt, white chinos, and a crew neck sweater. Number 3, add in some accessories like a straightforward chronograph, leather or steel is okay, a plain belt, and aviator-style sunglasses if the sun's out. Keep grooming low maintenance, short, tidy hair, or a little bit longer and slicked back, with a clean shave or short beard. I couldn't make this list without adding an Italian, so number 4 is Gianni Agnelli, a man whose image became synonymous with European executive elegance. Agnelli was an Italian industrialist and the longtime head of Fiat. He exemplified sprezzatura, and he had this nonchalantness that combined impeccable tailoring with rule-bending details. Agnelli's aesthetic projected authority across boardrooms, ski resorts, and the Riviera, all the while appearing effortless. The man had some hallmark looks, like his double-breasted suits in navy, charcoal, or gray flannel, especially with a chalk stripe. He wore stylish denim and popularized distinctive gestures like a wristwatch worn over the shirt cuff, hiking or work-style boots with a suit, a button-down collar left unbuttoned even with a tie, and ties worn slightly askew. If you want to imitate his power look, try these. Number 1, keep your fit clean but relaxed, and the trousers should have a straight, elegant line. His palette favors sober, textured cloth, so try navy serge, gray flannel, and camel hair, with matte finishes that read more luxurious rather than flashy. Number 2, pick up some key clothing items. Core items comprise of a navy or charcoal suit, single or double-breasted is fine, gray flannel trousers, denim shirt and pants, and a crisp white or blue shirt, including button-downs. And lastly, number 3, add in some accessories. We'll add in a limited watch worn over the cuff and a fun textured tie. And for grooming, keep the hair neat and keep the facial hair minimal or clean shaven. And to round out my list of 5 classic style icons, I have arguably the most famous, and that's Sean Connery. We all know him as the first big screen actor to play James Bond. He's the epitome of mid-20th century masculine tailoring. His style was so influential because it married classic British tailoring with practical simplicity. Some of his most iconic looks include the early Bond-era gray and charcoal suits with tapered trousers and narrow grenadine ties in dark navy or black. Or perhaps his most elegant ensemble that he ever donned, the midnight blue tuxedo. Off-duty, Connery favored camp collar shirts, polos, and button-downs. If you want to copy his style, here's how. First, keep your fit structured but not bulky. Colors should be sober: charcoal, mid-gray, navy, white, pale blue, and midnight for evening, with matte textures preferred over sheen. Second, add these key clothing items to your wardrobe: a mid-gray flannel suit, a charcoal or navy suit, a midnight dinner jacket, light blue and white shirts, pointed or spread collar, dark grenadine ties, and camp collar shirts. And lastly, for accessories, wear cap-toed Oxfords with a simple dive or dress watch, and keep grooming tidy with short, side-parted hair and a clean shave. And gents, there's your 5 classic style icons that defined men's fashion in the 20th century. Let me know who's your favorite or who else you'd add in the comments below, and thank you for watching.